What's going on, guys? I'm back. I just saw the face-off from Terence Crawford and Amir Khan on BT Sport. Um, so far, they've done a pretty good job of promoting the fight. ESPN hasn't, but BT Sport, they've done a pretty solid job. They just had a face-off. I just watched it. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Um, Khan's kind of simmered down a little bit in terms of like hyping up the fight, I guess. Crawford, kind of the same, chill, laid back. Um, One thing did seem to take him off a little bit was the weight. Um, excuse me. Um, Whoever the mediator guy is, I don't know what his name is, but you guys can check it on YouTube. Just type in Terrence Crawford Amir Khan face off, and the guy was like, Amir Khan's, he's bigger, stronger, he's been there longer. Um, and Crawford didn't say anything out of pocket or anything like that. But just check his body language. It seems like he's got a little shifty, started moving around a little bit. I could be reading too deep into it, but I thought it was interesting. I don't know why there's like people think that Crawford's like a tiny welterweight. Um, they both started at 135. Amir Khan started at 135. That's where he won his silver medal. Then he got knocked out by Bredis Prescott, who Crawford beat years later. And Khan, he was a unified champion at 140, fought everybody. Danny Garcia, Zab Judah, Paulie, Paulie Malignaggi. Who else did he fight? Lamont Peterson. Um, who did he fight at 147? He fought Luis Collazo. I think that was his first 147 fight. Then he fought Devin Alexander. Then he fought Chris Algieri. Then he foolishly moved up to fight Canelo. Then he was out all of 2017. Came back last year, fought Phil Greco, who's like he was a contender like 5 years ago, but I think he had a YouTube channel when he came back for the Khan fight. He got knocked out in the first round, and then he fought. Who did he fight last? Samuel Vargas. His last fight in 2018 did not look good. Got dropped twice. Um, so he's had 6 fights at least 147 or higher. I think 5 at 147. Crawford's had 2 so far. Um, I think Khan's a slightly taller than Terence Crawford, but I don't think he's bigger. Or I'll put it this way: I don't think he's stronger. He might be bigger, but I don't think he's stronger. You know, just because you're big doesn't mean you're strong. That's like assuming just because you're small, it means you're fast. There's plenty of short guys that have no speed whatsoever. Um, it kind of depends. I don't know why people think Crawford's just this tiny ass welterweight. The dude weighed when he fought Julius Ndongo for his. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can look it online. The 30-day weigh-in for his undisputed fight with Julius Ndongo, he weighed 177 pounds. Um, Earl Spence on undisputed a couple of weeks ago. I think a week after his fight with Mikey Garcia, said he probably at most weighs 175 out the ring. So, and Earl's the natural welterweight. Well, not natural welterweight. He's really a natural middleweight, but big welterweight. And he walks around 175. Crawford was 177. When he was about to fight Julius Ndongo at 140. So, I don't see where he's this tiny dude. And then on top of that, just look who he fought. Felix Diaz, who's, kind of a stocky build at 140, 147, solid fighter. And he didn't bully Terence Crawford. Jeff Horn, who bullied Manny Pacquiao. I thought Manny Pacquiao beat Jeff Horn, but it was close. And Jeff Horn, he was bullying Manny Pacquiao. And Terence Crawford bullied Jeff Horn, who bullied Manny Pacquiao. Um, and then even in his last fight with Jose Benavidez, he never got dogged, walked, or bullied. That fight was mostly in the middle of the ring. Crawford would circle, use lateral movement a little bit, but um, he didn't get like just overwhelmed by someone's size at 147. So, um, and even Khan, even if he is bigger, which I don't think he is, or stronger, might be bigger, but I don't think he's stronger. Um, he doesn't use his strength and his style. He's a light boxer. Likes to box on his feet. Use a lot of lateral movement. Probably a little too much because he can't fight in the pocket. And he uses his speed, really good jab, 1-2 hook, stuff like that. But even if Crawford was bigger, he doesn't use his size as in part of his style. It's like when people said, some people said that Floyd was, just so massive, or Juan Manuel Marquez, and he was a little bigger, but he beat him with straight skill. He never used his size to beat Marquez, just like Earl Spence didn't use his size to beat Mikey Garcia because he wanted to prove that he could box. He actually made the Olympics, but you know, so it is what it is. I just wanted to, put that out there. Like, I don't think Terence Crawford is a weak welterweight. I don't think he's a small welterweight. He's taller than Keith Thurman. He's arguably bigger than Keith Thurman, who's fought at welterweight his whole career. Him and Dede Garcia, probably about the same height, same size. Um, Sean Porter might be a little massier because he's, kind of stocky. He's shorter, but he might be bigger just because he's stockier. Also, Sean Porter fought at cruiserweight once upon a time because he used to play football. So he actually dropped a lot of weight. He fought Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. I think he beat him too. So he boiled himself down to 147. But the only welterweights I think that's bigger than Crawford, I would say, is Spence. Kell Brook, if he was to come back. Kell Brook was probably the biggest welterweight. Excuse me. Yeah, I would say Kell Brook was probably the biggest welterweight. Then Spence. And then maybe because of mass, Sean Porter. But the rest of those welterweights are not bigger than Terence Crawford. If anything, they're about the same size. So just wanted to put that out there. But definitely check out the fight. It's on Saturday. ESPN pay-per-view. It is a good card. If you're interested in seeing, potential big stars of the future like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, obviously Crawford, Khan. That's actually going to be a good fight. I wouldn't sleep on it. Khan's a good fighter. He can box. Hell of a resume. Crawford, he's my top pound for pound fighter. I hate pound for pound lists personally, but I think right now he's done the most. But it's a good fight. Definitely check it out. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, spread the word. I'll take it easy.